Menstrual hygiene management is simply the basic things you do to take care of your body when you're menstruating. Well, first of all, I think if you are not aware of the proper menstrual hygiene management, it's difficult for you to take care of yourself. You have to take a bath at least twice or thrice a day so that you keep your body fresh and clean. You have to change your pads constantly. So you change your pads for between 3 to 4 hours in a day so that prevents urinary tract infections.
Time for action is the theme chosen for this year's 2019 celebrations. Menstrual hygiene management, however, entails a lot.
There are social factors which affect the expression or the disclosure of women, or specifically adolescents, when they are faced with natural and normal things such as menstruating. So it's evident from the perspective of the research documentation that most women or most girls entering into womanhood face several difficulties like stigma, discrimination, because of what they are experiencing naturally.
The resources for the proper menstrual hygiene might not be available. For example, we have water in regions maybe of the country where water is scarce. It's difficult to take care of yourself properly, like bathe several times in a day like you're supposed to. Like in the far north, for example, where water is really scarce, proper menstrual hygiene is really difficult.
Meantime, educating the girl child on proper menstrual hygiene management calls for an inclusive approach amongst all stakeholders.
The education of the girl child, it's a collective process. When we talk about education of the girl child, there should first of all be a community awareness of the fact that it should be something the community should carry. Families, in terms of their structure, should now carry the responsibility to make the girl child feel comfortable. Be it boys or girls, they have to have the responsibility to have a specific look, specifically boys, because when we talk about the education of the girl child, we should not forget the education of the boy child, because most of the prejudices, most of the stigma are done by men and boys vis-a-vis girls, which has to enable the different discourse, especially which are biased, to reduce and enable the girl child or the adolescent girl to feel better and her well-being to be improved and her mental health as well.
The event organizers further equipped participants with basic knowledge on the making of reusable sanitary pads and beads, amongst others. Topics such as the anatomy and physiology of the menstrual cycle and diseases associated with poor menstrual hygiene were being handled. The event, which took place at the University of Buea,